Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Slime Rancher series, where today, in this episode, we will be going to Nimble Valley today. That is one of the bonus areas where you collect plorts from QUICKSILVER slimes, and you can make a lot of money that way. There's also some bonus features there, like another ranch expansion, and a lot of stuff and some sassy voice dialogues from Mochi Miles. So that's what we're about to do right now. But today I've actually been timing this dialogue pretty well, but unfortunately this is a post voice recording. The original dialogue that I recorded, or monologue I guess you would say, the voiceover I did, unfortunately got lost. And that was actually one of the reasons why I went on such a long break and why this series has not been updated in forever. Once again, I apologize for that. But yeah, there was just a bunch of stuff that was going wrong. Vegas, I was trying out Sony Vegas. I did not like it at all. It wasn't working. This OBS recording didn't really work too well, which was a damn shame. And yeah, so just a lot of things that went wrong, and was like, okay, you know what? I need a break from all this channel stuff. And a lot of people couldn't make the multiplayer sessions on Fridays. And I guess I'll just say a lot of these two, this episode and the next episode, is also going to be voiceover. But after that, I do plan on coming back to this game. I do plan on finishing it, or at least getting to the end credits, which I don't want to spoil exactly what it is, but you guys will see it eventually. But yeah, both of these I'm going to probably try to talk a lot about our plans for the channel, and some other stuff that I may not have highlighted over, just because I'm here. So anyway, as you saw, I'll also try to do a lot of, commentating as I'm watching the game right now. But I just put down some more drills and pumps to get more resources for the, whatchamacallit, the refinery, right? Something like that, I think. Just for more slime science stuff. So yeah, once again, I apologize, but we should be back on track. I figured out the OBS settings. I was so frustrated that I thought it was like either the computer or just, OBS on this specific computer not being compatible or something like that, but no, it was just it was a little bit of a complex setting I had to fix, but I did eventually figure it out. It's just, whenever I export these videos, I always export them in two channels, one for the game audio and one for my voice, and I just had it set to only export the first channel, and so it only exported game audio. So there you go. That's the problem that I had. But here we go. I believe we're gonna head over to place down our apiaries now. And then afterwards, we'll be going to the Mochi Miles area, hopefully, right? As long as I remember what I did. I did a brief little skip through this video, but we'll see if I recall the events correctly. But yeah, as I said before, actually, I think I did mention this in a community post or something, but there's gonna be, the plan is to have a few new members in the channel, and some member swapping. We're currently doing, like, we're figuring out who wants to join, because I've been inviting a few people, and some of them have already said, like, they can't be too consistent. But some of them also have yet to show up, so we'll just see what happens. I'm just, it's going to be a little bit of an experimental phase for the moment, but I think in the end, this will be worth it. Everyone else who is still in the channel, as far as I know, besides the original Kevin, not Jacob, otherwise known as Kev Dog, who is actually now going by Kevin. Sorry if this is confusing, but the original Kevin, who's been in the channel for so long, I believe for now is not interested in participating anymore. If it gets brought up, I'm always, of course, happy to let him back in. But for now, I think we'll have the other members that were in the channel. So far you've seen, of course, myself. You've seen William, Alex, Kev Dog, who's going to go by Kevin once again, and Daniel, and Tyler is also returning, who Tyler just recently actually mentioned. I was originally not sure if he was coming back, but yeah. And then we do have a few other new people that may or may not be participating. Not too sure, but just keep an eye out for potential new members, potential member swaps, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyway, we just got finished putting down our stuff, so we're heading back to the main base now, or ranch. I always say base in this game. It's like there's not really any like enemies besides the tar, which are like they're so not a threat in this game that it's so ridiculous. I think I mentioned this before, but it's meant to be such a casual game. That's the point. So, anyway. I'm sure I'm talking about something important right now. Whatever. It is what it is. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. Every once in a while, you know, you always have some sort of... It's just something that happens with YouTube. You always have these sort of little flaws, little problems that happen. But you know what? It's just like... Sometimes you just... I'm actually lucky that it is the voice that screwed up. Because, you know... If the game audio screwed up, or if the video screwed up, both of those would be, like, unsalvageable. But when the game audio screws up, you can at least do a voice recording, so that's nice. I think was there a chicken? Yeah, no? Never mind. What am I doing with these chickens? What are you doing, Past Justin? It's okay. Oh, I'm feeding the tabby slime. I remember now. Okay, so I'm gonna feed the big tabby Gordo slime. Yeah, that's an event that I forgot about, which I believe produces a portal back to the main base, or it produces a portal to one of the secret islands. It doesn't give you a slime key. I know that. Alrighty. Anything else about the channel? Oh yeah, there's a lot of new games coming out, actually. First and foremost, I'll start out with what's coming first. I actually have a, if I pull this up really quick, I do have a, oh crap, I don't want to stop the video. Hold on. I think I can figure this out. Here we go. Here's my little notepad with new games that are coming out, right? Alright, and this is still recording, cool. Okay, so first and foremost, this Friday, yeah, the Friday that you guys are watching this on the 18th, Friday the 18th, spooky, but no, or is that's Friday the 13th, I'm so stupid. Just ignore me. Anyway, Mario Kart 8, the DLC, the first wave, which will only be 2 episodes, it's 2 new cups, is coming out, so really looking forward to that. I love Mario Kart 8 Deluxe so much, and having more cups to play on will just make it more fun. Even though I've heard the controversies that apparently they're Mario Kart Tour ports, I mean, yeah, sure, it can be a little bit disappointing, but just having more Mario Kart 8 just to play is exciting enough for me, and hopefully for you guys too, so be sure to look forward to that. And there will be more cups coming out. It's going to be something that's just going to happen until, I believe, the end of 2023 or something like that. So just, you know, keep an eye out for those videos. Anyway, I'll pause for a bit here to get the Mochi Miles dialogue. Okay, you're standing in one of my estates at the edge of the Nimble Valley, which is the only known home to the very rare QUICKSILVER slimes. And everything you see here is my property, which means that I alone profit from all the QUICKSILVER plorts that the Nimble Valley produces. Brilliant, I know. Harvesting QUICKSILVER plorts is very difficult, and only highly skilled pro ranchers like myself can manage it. But I'm extremely busy since I've got a ranch to manage and a ton of the Miles Tech business back on Earth to run. So I need you to get in there and do it for me. Naturally, you'll be compensated. We want you to be happy, a happy little worker bee after all. Oh, I'm going so fast. Now pay attention, because I don't like to repeat myself. Figure it out, guys. I need to catch my breath. Yeah, but you get a vacpack that doesn't leave the valley. And it activates whenever you get in here. It'll swap out your tanks too, and you won't lose the stuff you had in there. And then the teleporters off to the side will... there's 2 teleporters. One of them is a beginner stage and one of them is an advanced stage. And the advanced stage will get you a lot more plorts, as you'll see later in the video. So yeah, they you shoot little electricity balls at the Quicksilver slimes, and they produce plorts, and that's how you get them. You can't, unfortunately, you can't take Quicksilver slimes back to your ranch or anything like that. They stay here, and you just feed them electricity. So, but that's the way you get the plorts. You also can't feed the plorts to any of your slimes or anything. They're just kind of separate. They're off in their own little area. But yeah, it's just a way to make more money. And eventually, if you get enough, Mochi Miles will give you like extra augments. Like there's a ranch, or there's a chicken coop expansion thing, and eventually, I think there's one more that I can't remember. But then the last one is unlocking the access to Mochi Miles' ranch. So yeah. There you go. So yeah, you get, you put in Quicksilver plorts, and you get, the first one, I think, is just more money. That's what that plus next to the Mochi Miles icon is. I think it's just you get more money for every plort you put in. But yeah, that's how it be. So first, we're gonna start off with the beginner one. The advanced one's up here. You get Star Mail from Casey. I will come back to the series that are coming out in a bit. I just want to kind of go through how this Nimble Valley thing works, and then I'll keep explaining the new stuff coming out. All right. So here we go. We're about to activate it. I'm explaining something that I don't remember. Just, there we go. Okay. There we go. So now you just kind of run through. These things give you the spark shots, which you shoot at these guys. They give you plorts, which automatically get accumulated in your inventory, thankfully. These guys will give you more energy to keep you going, and then those little green hoops give you more time. You'll see... Actually, where is the timer? Oh, it's in the... Oh, wait, no. I think the timer hasn't appeared... Oh, no, it's on your vacpack, right. The timer is on the vacpack. I keep thinking it's an HUD thing. But there you go. And then there's also little bonus, or special shots you can get to, which you'll see in the future. I haven't gotten one yet, but I will at some point. You can see it top left corner, or top right corner, there was something. This is just more energy to keep yourself from moving. I always thought this area looks really cool. It's actually, I don't know if you guys have heard of the game Satisfactory. Here's the special shot, the static clinger, which if you shoot, I missed 2 of them horribly. I'm also shooting my plorts now, so just ignore my stupid, you know, just ignore me. But yeah, as you can see, I shot one of those little guys, and then they get like this little orb, which will charge the other guys too, if that makes sense. That was funny. I was shooting the plorts. Oh my god. I don't remember doing that, so I must have completely blanked on doing that. It's funny, like, going back at your own recordings and seeing the mistakes you made. I don't have the opportunity to do this all the time, I guess. Anyway, it just gets me thinking, like, how many mistakes did I make before? But anyway, now that you got the gist of this, I'm gonna keep going through on the games that are coming out that we're gonna play. So I said Mario Kart 8 already, the DLC stuff. Next Friday, Kirby and the Forgotten Land is coming out, which is co-op. I believe it is 4-player co-op too, I believe. I haven't seen too much on it because I'm trying to keep myself kind of in the dark a little bit on the game. I want to, you know, kind of go in blind just to have better reactions and stuff like that for YouTube. But I'm really excited for that. I've actually had a blast with the oh, and then you have to find the portal in order to go back to spawn. So that's what I'm going to do here. The slow fields will make them really slow. That's probably the most useless special one. I don't think it even actually activates them, if I remember correctly. And then I believe we're going to go to the advanced one in a bit here, once I claim my rewards. Okay, so yeah, I loved the Kirby games that we played before. We played, of course, Kirby Star Allies. That was so much fun, and people say that's one of the worst Kirby games. And I just had a blast with it. So if that's a bad Kirby game, then I want to see what the good ones is, because I wasn't a huge Kirby person as a child, but I don't know. I have to thank Kevin for just randomly putting the game on, and we just played it for the channel initially, and yeah. And then we also did Kirby Superstar recently, which was an older game. It was only 2-player, but it was still a lot of fun. And then we played Super Kirby Clash, which it was a free game, so there wasn't much to it. It was a bit repetitive, but that's also still, to this date, that is still our best series on the channel. So I'm sure some of you guys watching this probably saw that series. So you know, thanks again for all that support, and hopefully, I mean, even if any of these new games coming out come even close to that video, I'll be thrilled. So yeah, super looking forward to Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm super excited for the co-op, and we'll just see. And then the following Tuesday after that, Tuesday, April 5th, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga finally is supposed to release. Finally. I say that because it was originally coming out at the end of 2020, and here it is, 2022. We'll see if it gets delayed any further. We'll see. But I mean, it's better for them to, you know, delay the game, patch out all the bugs, get it finished, rather than release an unfinished product. I'll say that much. So I'm super looking forward to that one. That one also has co-op. All these games that I'm about to say should have co-op, so that'll be a lot of fun. I believe it's only 2 players, but still. We did play Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy, on there before, on the channel. At some point, probably not for a while because this new game's coming out, but at some point I do want to try to play through the entire complete saga on the channel too. So just, you know, stay tuned for those things, but more importantly, stay tuned for this new game that's coming out. Then, a little bit while after that, on Friday, April 29th, Switch Sports comes out, which that one's also gotten a little bit of controversial comments about how some of the games are really similar and some of the features aren't being released on day one. But you know what? We're still going to check it out. I'm really looking forward to bowling and the sword fight mode. Those are 2 of my favorite modes from Wii Sports Resort. So looking forward to those a lot, and we'll play through all the games on there, of course. But you know, I'm sure we'll still have some fun with it. And when more DLC comes out on that, we'll probably still play it. So just be sure to look forward to that. And then this is something I actually just found out about, is Mario Strikers Battle League. Now, I was never really a Mario Strikers person growing up. I tried playing Mario Strikers Charged. I own it. I tried playing it, and it didn't go too well. I was not good at it, so I might have to learn how to play that game, but we'll probably be checking that out. That comes out on June 10th, so look forward to that. Then sometime during summer of 2022, Splatoon 3 is coming out. Now, I'm not sure how that's gonna do, or what we're gonna do on there, because generally speaking, Splatoon hasn't really had too much local co-op. I know Splatoon 2 had a mode. Also, we got almost 100 Quicksilver plorts, which is not bad in this game mode. Returning back to the game a little bit. And I think we're about to get the first upgrade. There we go. Which Mochi Miles is going to explain in just a second here. Alright. So yeah, we did do it. So we got Mochi's Extra Mile. Oh, my throat is so sore because I'm talking so much more than I would during a normal video. Just because I'm trying to explain everything. I'm trying to fit my own commentary along with what's happening, you know. That's okay. I'll take a big swig of water once this is over. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm doing this in the morning, which I usually don't do. I usually record videos in the afternoon, so I'm slightly more tired than usual, but it's okay. I just wanted to get this over with. Or, oh, if I say that, it sounds like I didn't want to do it, but you know, I just want to have the time to do other things during the day. So, yeah. I was explaining Splatoon 3. Well, I'm not sure what multiplayer content there will be, at least local multiplayer. Oh, and there's a timer for how often you can do the Mochi Miles stuff. So, we'll see what happens with Splatoon 3, but it's on my list of games. If there is, hell, even if it's just single player, we'll still probably play it, just because of how big of a game it'll be. And I loved Splatoon 2. I had a blast with it. It can be frustrating, but generally speaking, I thought it was really fun. So I expect nothing less from the third game. And then, those are all the major games that are coming out. There's a few others that don't have set release dates yet. Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. We'll see what happens with that. The original game was pretty single player too, but we'll see what happens with that game. There's Advance Wars Reboot Camp, which is a bit of a unique one. That's it's kind of like a multiplayer tower defense game in a way, a little bit. At least it's supposed to have multiplayer, from what I've heard. So I've never played the original Advance Wars, but from what I've seen on it, it looks fun. So I'll probably have to bring it up to the other guys and see if that's something we would do. It was originally going to come out in April, but due to some of the recent events, they scheduled it for another time, which is probably a good call. So anyway, whenever it does come out, I'm looking forward to it, because I've been meaning to try out Advance Wars. Slime Rancher 2, hey, relating to the game that I'm playing right here, right? Finally, all of these Nintendo games. But yeah, Slime Rancher 2 is supposed to come out this year. So, I don't know if we'll do that multiplayer or if I'll do that single player. I don't know. Generally speaking, videos do a little better when they're multiplayer, but it's not going to have multiplayer, unfortunately. So if we did play it on the channel, maybe we could do like a thing where we're playing on different computers and recording our perspectives and trying to get, like, see who can get the furthest. We could do something like that. There's a lot of different things we could still do with the game. So, no matter what happens, I'm gonna play it on my own. It's just a matter of how we'll record it. So, we'll see what happens with that. And then there's also, this one does have a set release date, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Generally speaking, racing and sports games haven't done too well on the channel in the past, but I enjoy them. I like playing them. I liked the Tony Hawk's games. I like the Burnout series. That's my favorite racing, I guess, even though it's not even really racing. And I did have a test drive game in the past, so I think it has multiplayer too. So you know what? If we have nothing to do, that's probably a game we'll check out. Otherwise, I don't know about that one. I guess let me know in the comments if Test Drive is something that interests you. I just put it on the list because I saw, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of interesting. And then I think that's it. I think those are all the games that so far I'm interested in playing that have come out, that are going to come out this year. I'm sure there'll be others, And there's other games we want to check out. It Takes Two is a game that we've been meaning to check out for a while. I think we're gonna start a Castle Crashers series here in a second, which we're all super excited for. That is definitely a game we've been wanting to play. And there's just a lot of other games. I have a huge, well, I don't know, probably like maybe 30 list. A 30 item list of games that we've been meaning to play for the channel, or just we'll get around to that we want to play. It's just my series ideas, so I would go through all of them, but I'm interrupting my self reading through this. Not bad, but yeah, basically just H was explaining that beautiful view right there. We also got Heart Module Mark III. That's cool. So, yeah, looking forward to all the new games coming out. Hopefully they'll be a good time. And, of course, all the series that we'll end up playing for the channel. And I do plan on doing more single-player games in the future. I know I'm kind of iffy, and other people might do single-player games on the channel as well. I think Kevin was talking about doing a Pokemon Legends of Arceus series. So we'll see. We'll see about that. William wants to do something with one of his friends, Hector. So again, just a lot of plans that may or may not happen. No matter what happens, though, I have a whole list of single-player games I want to get around to playing. Like, this was one of them. I do want to finish this game. And then I just have a few other ones, like Subnautica, Paper Mario Color Splash, Plants vs. Zombies, Burnout 3, Super Paper Mario. Those are just a few of the games that I want to get around to playing on the channel by myself. Just games that, like, I really enjoyed. Have a lot of childhood nostalgia. So yeah. Anyway, I think we're coming up on the end of the episode. I think, because we're about halfway done right now. But I'll let myself go through this. I'm just seeing the teleporter recipes. We got a strange diamond. I do remember that. And so we're not far off from the pink teleporter. We just need some pink plorts and some hexacombs. And teleporters are something I've been wanting. I can't remember if I explained this in the last episode or not, but they've been just something I'm wanting for a while. But yeah. I'm pretty sure right now I'm just gonna start feeding my slimes, and I'm gonna assume this is about the point that I ended off the episode, because I do 2 recordings back to back, so it's just the raw video is one long. Oh, I'm pretty sure that was the ending because there was a jump cut, but that's okay. Thank you guys for watching. I probably have some more stuff to talk about next time. Next time will be a post-commentary recording again. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.